Hey everybody, my name is Steve Zamzo and I am a middle school teacher. Most of you know of me, um, and I'm glad to be helping you out. So a couple questions that I've been asked to try to help you see the difference in different areas of teaching. So one of the questions is, what made me become interested in teaching? I guess the first thing would be my grandmother was a teacher. She taught in rural South Dakota in a one-room school. So she was, if you've ever seen the old TV shows, dressed up, had the bell, rang the bell to alert the kids to come in. She had to go in early to start the stove to heat everything up, and so she was one person that really uh, made me interested in being teaching. And I've always liked kids, and that was kind of one of the other things. But I think most of all, my grandmother was the biggest influence in me to become a teacher. My day-to-day stuff, you get here in the morning and get yourself ready, right? Because I'm teaching middle school. If you remember any of your friends or any of your peers that were middle schoolers, it's a different breed. There's a lot more activity. There's a lot more moodiness. There's a lot more of this going on in everybody's life. So, you come in and kind of get prepped for the day. What are you teaching them? What are you trying to accomplish today? And I teach math, but I do so many other things too. Some social skills and getting along with each other and how to believe in yourself and lots of other things that are going on. So how can we tie those things in to help middle schoolers be the best people that they can? So day to day, I'll teach. We get lunch. We have prep time to be able to get ready for other days, planning. I confer with my other math teachers that I work with. I confer with the other people that are on my team as far as things that we need to do and touch base with. So, just a lot of communicating between all kinds of different people. So it's fun. It's fun, real fun. Why do I like teaching middle schoolers? Well, at first I didn't know, right? I'm an elementary school teacher. That's my degree. So middle school is a little bit more than what I have got, but I can teach up to sixth grade, and that's what I teach. I didn't want to teach the younger kids. I don't really want to tie shoes and blow noses and make sure that they zip up their pants. And even though middle schoolers are, nose pickers, just like the little kids, that was kind of a little too gross for me. So they're fun, but yet they can have times where they're adult-like, where you can have a conversation with them. You can do things that are a little more fun than you can in elementary, but high schoolers would look at you like, no, I'm not doing that. Right. So a little more fun. You can joke around. And I guess I'm more of a middle schooler at heart anyway. So, yeah. Challenges of teaching middle schoolers. Well, as they're going from being kids to adults, there's that change we all know about, and their brains are whacked, right? There's so many things going on in there. The chemicals are changing everything that they've got going on. And so, one of the challenges is you don't know what you're going to get. So it's day to day, it's different, right? Somebody will come in 2 days ago, super happy, and then they'll just be sad and depressed. You can't talk to them, right? And then the next day they're just super excited, and you don't know what you're going to get, and that's one of the biggest challenges. I like to joke around a little bit, and sometimes when I'm joking around, I might go too far and really upset a kid. Then I got to go backtrack and, apologize and go through all the things that one should do. But that's probably the most challenging part is dealing with the day-to-day influx of how kids are, behaviors, things like that. I think I touched base on middle schoolers. They're just, you don't know what you're going to get. Elementary, they want to please high schoolers. You give them the information, boom, let them go with it. I still have to entertain them, I guess. Little song and dance all the time. So, somebody interested in teaching at the middle school. All right. This took me a long time to figure out, actually. See, I grew up with a family that you're basically told one time and you should get it right. And if you didn't do it, then there were severe consequences with that, right? So for the longest time, that's how I kind of taught, right? I told you what it was. You should know now. Why didn't you, go over that and review it so that you know it? So I've changed. I hope anyway. I'm trying to change anyway. Is to be a little more understanding. Everybody's a little bit different. You have to be flexible, and you can't get frustrated when a kid, one, doesn't do the work, two, can't do the work, three, you've told them how to do the work 7 times and they still don't understand how to do it, even if you've told them 3-4 times, right? You have to have thick skin because you're going to be called names. You're going to be called things that are hurtful, but for the most part, they don't mean it. It's just a reaction at that time. And that's the reaction that they had. And they didn't know any better. They don't have the skills to be able to not react that way, react in a different way that's more appropriate. So your skin has to be thick. So, be flexible, have thick skin, and just be able to joke around with them because they are fun. And you will have times when you are appreciated and cared for, and kids enjoy the things that you do. So there's a little difference there. Oh, prep time. Well, I'm not really sure. I have quite a bit of prep time, actually. We all have a certain amount of time that we're given. Now, with however you use it is a little bit different, right? Some people have little chunks throughout the day that they have to get ready, and that's not optimal, but it's still prep time. So you've got to make the best with the times that you're given. I'd say probably 60 minutes or so prep time for me. And then I also have prep time to meet with my team here at the middle school. And so we talk about different things, planning of, events with our kids, and just having a good time with them. COVID, I don't know. Sorry, my lights went off. I have to turn them back on. COVID isn't bad. In my mind anyway, because I did go to school, I did go to college, and then I got my master's degree in technology. So I liked using technology. So technology wasn't bad to be able to try to find things for them to do. The challenge part of that is getting kids that didn't really want to be online and do anything. They could, they could turn their camera on, or they could log in, their camera would be off, and you wouldn't know. Right. So they'd just set the computer off and then go do whatever they wanted to, go read, go play video games, whatever. That part where you would have to talk to them and, say their name 10 times and you get nothing, that they're not paying attention. So that would be the biggest frustration. And then not doing the work. Well, I didn't know how to do it. Well, that skill of reaching out for help is tough for them. So that's tough. Behaviors are all over the place when you work with kids. Some are going to be golden. Some are challenged in other ways. A lot of kids have lives that aren't perfect, and they deal with different things in the morning, throughout the day, and so try to work with what you've got. I don't know that I'd change it for anything else. I enjoy teaching, and then I enjoy the coaching part too. That part of being with kids that want to do something, that's a lot of fun for me. And I wouldn't change anything. Teaching's been a lot of fun. Meet a lot of people. I've been able to experience a lot of things and travel to different places. So teaching is a lot of fun.